Hello friends, how are you today? It has been kind of a morning for me. It kind of started yesterday with the trying to edit my video. So that whole process got really screwed up. So it is Sunday morning and I'm going to film a day vlog for you today so that I have something I can post tomorrow. And I like to stay to my posting every Monday, and the last couple of Mondays it's been really hard. It's been already so long this morning, my coffee turned off, so I'm going to just warm it up because I don't want to make a new pot. I'll just drink what I have, but I want to warm it up. Oh, this is what happened. I use my phone to edit, so I take the SD card from my camera and I have a little attachment for my phone. I upload all the videos to my phone and I edit from there. Yesterday morning it started off good, and then all of a sudden the accessory wouldn't connect, and I was like, I don't understand why it wouldn't connect. So I kept trying and it wouldn't connect, so I was just like, okay, we'll just leave it for tomorrow, which is today. And tried to do it again this morning and I'm like, I don't understand what's happening, so let's try to just do a Bluetooth import from the camera to my phone, because I can do that sometimes. I just don't like to because it takes a really long time to do it. So I was going to start doing that process. As soon as I put the card into the camera, it said it could not read the card, which means the accessory wasn't reading my card either. Frustrating, because when it does that, that means I have to reformat the card, which means I will lose everything that I filmed. And I'm really bummed, you guys. I'm so bummed. It was really good to me. I filmed an entire workout me and my husband did, and that was probably the best part that I filmed. I'm feeling super hungry this morning. I'm gonna put this down. And let me tell you why. All right, so yesterday we did my sister-in-law's birthday party here at my house, and so we opened multiple bottles of wine. We had cake. And also we were supposed to be doing our own thing for dinner, but so for dinner I ended up making homemade pizza because I found a recipe online that like you could do pan pizza in an hour, and it was pan pizza in an hour, and came out amazing. So last night, pizza, cake, wine leads to, I'm starving this morning. Carbs, and more carbs. We're gonna have corned beef and hash for breakfast this morning with some eggs, because this is what I ate for breakfast yesterday. It was super good. And then I think the night before that we had corned beef and hash, and I steamed up a bunch of cabbage and we had it over cabbage. That was really good. We're doing pantry challenge, so all the foods I'm eating is stuff I'm finding in my pantry, and we're trying to go through and just get rid. So even though I'm doing pantry challenge right now, I'm only going to be, I think in a couple of days, I think I'm going to start eating low carb to prep for my long fast that I'm going to do when my cycle starts again. So this will just be like a couple more days of eating, like kind of not in a, what you would call a diet fashion. I'm just going to be eating regular food. But, so today I'm going to this morning I used monk fruit in my coffee just because that's my go-to, but I'm going to have honey in my second cup because it sounds good. It was fun. We don't usually entertain people very often, so it was nice to have a few people over and just visit for a while. Everybody showed up at 7. Everybody was gone before 9. There you go. Perfect amount of time to hang out with your friends, have a couple glasses of wine, a piece of cake, and just visit. I don't know. I guess I'm just repeating myself. I'm sorry. I'm rambling today. I think I'm just so frustrated about I don't have any of that footage to share with you guys. One night out of our pantry challenge, so the last video I had made some creamy chicken, and in this video that I don't have anymore that I was going to share, I made some chicken taquitos and I made some chicken enchiladas with it. So I was just going to do taquitos, but my husband wanted enchiladas too. So I just kind of split it in half and did half taquitos and half enchiladas. They came out so good. So amazing. And we had leftover beans and rice from that weekend he came home from hunting. he brought all that Mexican food, and I had saved the beans and rice from the meal to have specifically with this dish. So again, one of the things that I was putting together that I didn't. Sometimes I wonder how long I talk to the camera before I realize that it's not recording. So I got some of my corned beef in here, but I'm just gonna fry this up a little bit, and then when it's done, I'll put some eggs on top, and yeah. All right, well, I got my corned beef and hash cooking. Have you ever reheated your pizza in an air fryer? Because yum, so good. Set that there for a second. I preheated that a little bit so that way this pizza will get nice and yummy. But here's the pizza cold. This is, we ate all the pepperoni first because the kids had some too. So this is just the ham and pineapple that we had left. Oh. I'm just going to do 2. I'll leave that for later. All right, I got that going for 4 minutes. Let's see how it comes out. All right, I'm ready to eat breakfast, and today is one of those days where I am like feeling really insatiable, and that could be because of the carbs that I had last night, which, I mean, you know, not helping piling on with more carbs today, but I'm gonna finish, you know, the food I have in my house. This is my breakfast today. This will probably be, I'm thinking this is gonna be like my only meal today until dinner tonight, and we're going to my daughter's house for dinner. I think they're gonna barbecue tri-tip. I'm gonna bring some baked beans that I have in the freezer. And there's some baked beans I made over the summer. They're so yeah. So we'll just, maybe I'll bring a veg or something too. But no shopping. Really trying not to shop. I did shop for my sister-in-law's birthday cake because I didn't have all the ingredients for the cake. I needed like coconut flakes and things like that I didn't have. So I got a few things for her cake, but other than that. All right, friends, it is exercise time. All right, and one of the exercises I do when well, actually, I'm doing this most days of the week. It's walking backwards for 10 minutes, and this builds strength in my knees. I'm also building grip strength. All right, I did my 10 minutes of walking backwards. Now I'm going to do some tibia raises. And I'm not really strong enough to do both feet at a time. I can't get my toes all the way up. So I'm just going to do 1 foot at a time. And I do about 15 to 20 reps each. I lost count. Maybe that's 16. Oh man. Oh, that side is so much harder. Whew. Okay, now time to get on the treadmill. Let's see if you can see me in this. I don't know how well it's gonna go with the sun being so bright, but it is really nice to be. Almost feels like I'm outside because the window's open. And it's only 42 degrees outside right now, but in the direct sunlight, it feels so much nicer. Let's get this up to a respectable warm-up speed, right? Okay, let's warm up at 2. And then I've actually been able to get up to 2.5 miles an hour, which is great because when I first bought this, I think I've had it for about July, August, September. I think I've had it for 3 to 4 months now. And when I first started walking, I couldn't go higher than 1.8. Oop, I couldn't go higher than 1.8, and I constantly had to hold on to something the whole time I was walking. So I've been making improvements. I still kind of will be on the ledge a little bit here, but I don't have a chair here anymore. And my walking speed is faster. So I'm getting more stable, a little bit at a time, making improvements. And that's what my journey's all been about. It's just been about making improvements, getting that little 1% better every time, right? I'm definitely the turtle in this race, but I know I'll be the winner. Okay, let's pick up the pace because it's been long enough for warm-up. All right, this is me getting on the floor. All right, now we're gonna do a stretch. Finished my 30 minutes of walking today. Oh. And on this lazy Sunday, that's about all I could get in today. Whew. And then so I do walking. I think I've been doing really good working out like about 5 to 6 days a week. So it kind of depends on the walking. We've been doing 2 days a week strength training, and I'm filling in with just walking 30 minutes. And on all the days I'm doing the backwards 10-minute walking. So I mean, I've only been doing that for like a week, but you know, it's like consistently with the 10 minutes walking backwards. Oh, you can tell I have like no strength right now to sit up. I don't even know if I have strength to get into the position I need to do this stretch. It's really, really difficult. Oh, okay. So I gotta get into like a 90-degree leg position. And this is a little bit hard because I am really tight, not very flexible. Oh. So I kind of have to push myself into it. And then I sit here for a minute and just kind of try to relax my hips into it. Part of trying to get more flexible, more mobile, and the place I need to work on the most, I've found, at least to start with, is not just my ankles and knees, but really my hips are really, really very tight. Okay, switch. Oh. Okay. Okay. And stretch into this side. And then after that, since I'm down here, I just kind of work on sitting up straight with my legs spread and just kind of work on getting my pelvis kind of rotated forward with my back really straight, so I'm not like hunched over. I'm just really trying to stretch in my inner thighs and my lower back. And I can't go very far forward. I'm pretty much just sitting up straight. Yeah, just trying to lean into it with my hips though. And this is just the light stretching that I've been doing afterwards. And this light stretching has made a huge difference in my back. So weird that stretching my hips is actually helping my back. Seems odd, right? Walking backwards, doing the tibia raises, exercising every day, doing the stretch, the hip stretch here, and yeah. It's been amazing. I've had a great week with my knee and my lower back, so yeah. It's just been so fun having my husband on board, and we're doing like the same thing. So he fasts when I want to fast, and it's like right now I'm not fasting, but he's still fasting, and so it works for him that he could still kind of do what he wants to do, but he's doing one meal a day right now, but I'm not fasting, so we eat dinner together. so we still get to have our meal time together. And, you know, we're doing the same, like, kind of workout program. So I'm doing the walking every day because I really need it. Because I've been so sedentary and immobile for such a long time. I really need to build up that mobility and that core strength of, you know, just everyday movement. So I'm still working on that. But as far as the strength training goes, we're doing the same program. It's 2 times a week, basically. That's our workout routine. I think probably at least going through, and we've been doing it for September, probably do it through October, and maybe even into November, December, because it's just kind of, you know, holiday time kind of gets busy, and he's working a lot, and it's a doable workout for us. So it does really make for odd entertaining because we had 8 adults and like 4 kids in here yesterday. So, yeah, so that's a lot of people. That's what, 14 people up in here in my little teeny tiny house. 14 people in my little teeny tiny house, and of course the kids just wanted to play on all the gym equipment. So, okay, I'm gonna get to it. I gotta go shower. Oh. Come here.
Get one gets good.
Yeah. Alright, I'm back from having dinner at my daughter's house. I was going to film a little bit there and I just kind of forgot. So after we ate, so then I went back through so I could show you at least what we had for dinner. We had, you want to show them your cake? This is the cake I made. Here, watch, like this. That's the cake I made.
Quit touching my stuff.
Oh. So we had tri-tip, pork loin, macaroni and cheese, baked beans, and broccoli. That's what we have for dinner tonight. So that's pretty good. And before I left though, I had a piece of carrot cake and I had some chocolate caramel popcorn stuff. So I ate that too. But now we're home for the night and I'm done eating, but I am going to go take my vitamins. So I just want to say thanks for hanging out with me today. I will try to not lose my film footage in the future.
Oh, what a bummer.
I know, it was a bummer. The workout was so awesome. But we're working out tomorrow, so I'll film that for you and that will be next video. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it and I love you so much. Bye!